The Null Void. The name alone sent shivers down Ben's spine, even after all his adventures. A prison dimension for the galaxy's worst criminals, a dumping ground for failed experiments, and a place where reality itself seemed to fray at the edges. Now it was their next destination. He stared at the Null Void projector, a bulky piece of plumber tech that looked like it hadn't been updated since the Stone Age. Kevin was tinkering with it, sparks flying as he rewired a loose connection.
Almost got this thing running.
Kevin, are you sure this is a good idea?
Yeah, that portal looks unstable.
Gwen was studying a holographic map of the Null Void, her brow furrowed in concentration.
Are you sure about this, Ben? The Null Void is unpredictable. We don't know what's waiting for us in there.
I'm not thrilled about it either, but we don't have a choice. That corrupted Diamondhead came from somewhere. We're not to feeling that device is the key to finding out where. Besides, Grandpa Max always said the best way to deal with a problem is to face it head on.
Yeah, well, your Grandpa Max also thought bell bottoms were a good look. Some advice is best left forgotten.
All right, Tennyson, the rust bucket is ready to roll. Just try not to get us killed, okay? No promises.
He stepped towards the Null Void projector, the metallic device clutched tightly in his hand. He closed his eyes, focusing his energy. He tried to connect with the device.
I can feel it. The device is connecting to the Ultimatrix.
Ben, be careful. That thing feels unstable. Whoa, check out the light show.
The world dissolved around him, replaced by a swirling chaos of colors and shapes. He felt a sensation of being ripped apart and reassembled.
Coming, Ben!
Hold on.
And then, just as suddenly, it stopped. He was standing in the Null Void. The landscape was desolate and barren, a wasteland of twisted rock formations and swirling energy storms. The air was thick with the stench of decay and despair.
Welcome to paradise.
Gwen summoned a mana shield, her eyes scanning the surroundings warily.
I don't like this place. It feels wrong. Like something is watching us.
Let's not waste any time. We need to find out where that corrupted Diamondhead came from.
Ben activated the Ultimatrix. He slammed down on the Ultimatrix, transforming into Ghostfreak, his shadowy form shimmering in the dim light. Ghostfreak! His first instinct was to become intangible, but he resisted it. He needed to stay focused, to stay grounded. But as soon as Ghostfreak appeared, he felt the eyes of the Null Void upon him. He shuddered.
This is not going to be easy.
He closed his eyes, focusing his energy. He reached out with his senses, searching for any sign of the corrupted Diamondhead. Any trace, he felt something. A faint energy signature, buried deep beneath the surface.
I found something. It's coming from underground. Let's go.
They made their way across the desolate landscape, following the faint energy signature. The ground was uneven and treacherous, littered with sharp rocks and hidden crevices. The energy storm swirled around them, threatening to tear them apart. They eventually came to a massive chasm, a gaping wound in the earth that plunged into darkness. The energy signature was strongest here. "It's down there," Ben said, pointing into the abyss.
It's down there. We need to find a way down.
Gwen created Mana Shield for both of them to stand on and go down the cliff. The wind howling around them. On the other side of the chasm, they found a hidden entrance, a narrow passage leading into the darkness. They entered the passage. The passage eventually opened into a vast cavern illuminated by glowing crystals. And in the center of the cavern, standing before the crystalline structure, a familiar figure, Dr. Animo. But he was different. His body was twisted and distorted, fused with crystalline growths. His eyes glowed with an eerie light.
Welcome, Ben Tennyson. I've been expecting you.
Animo, what have you done to yourself?
I have achieved perfection, Tennyson. I have become one with the crystal, and soon I will reshape the unit in my image.
He raised his hand, and a horde of corrupted Diamondheads emerged from the shadows, their crystalline forms shimmering in the dim light. "Kill them!" Animo commanded, his eyes burning with madness. "Kill them!" Ben realized the danger. He was outnumbered and outgunned. He needed more power, more control.
What is happening?
He slammed the Ultimatrix again. Shadow tendrils erupted across his body, one giant eye glowing on his chest. He was a being of pure shadow and illusion. He felt the power surging through. He unleashed his power, plunging the cavern into darkness. The corrupted Diamondheads stumbled and cried out, their crystalline forms dissolving into chaos. Animo screamed in rage.
Cannot stop me, I am too powerful.
He unleashed a wave of crystalline energy, tearing through the darkness. Ben phased through the attack, emerging behind Animo.
Get out of my mind!
His shadowy tendrils wrapping around Animo's
Was
body.
never yours to begin with.
He began to possess Animo, to take control of his mind. But Animo was stronger than he anticipated. He released his grip on Animo, phasing back into his own body. He stumbled back, clutching his head in pain. Animo laughed triumphantly.
Not now. Come on, stay with me. Ben, you okay?
You cannot defeat me, Tennyson! I am the future!
Vilgax, no way! You're supposed to be dead!
I have been expecting you, Tennyson.
You can subscribe for more episodes.